And a lot of people, whether it's a fisherman, a boater, a swimmer, a paddler, everybody deserves their little share of the lake.
And we all were attracted to this place for some reason, so
Yeah.
it's not surprising more people want to come.
And if you find out it's too crowded, come Monday through Friday.
That's
and
right.
you have the lake to
It's
yourself.
quiet.
The Lake Hopatcong Foundation is very multifaceted. You can't have successful businesses without good water quality.
Yeah, the lake
One
has to
drives
be
the
here.
other. And it's like recreation is such an important thing on this lake that we're so involved in. It's all about the water and, and safety. We've had this huge work we've done on safety. And I have to say, between the state police, the sheriff's office, and the local PDs, it's been amazing. We never had this when we grew up on the lake as kids.
No,
It's
not
like
this many police officers.
and it's like, you feel like the lake is a lot safer, but there again, it's a whole recreational experience. It all goes together. The projects that are going to be moving forward, like, aeration of the lake for 900 acres. That's a completely environmental thing.
Yeah, completely.
But like, look what it will do for the enjoyment of the lake. And like, I've had people on multiple occasions this year and last year tell me Crescent Cove, which we always said was the most challenging area of the lake, that if we could crack Crescent Cove, you could do anything on this lake. And I've heard people tell me, they put a weed harvester in there this week, and people are going, "No, the weeds aren't bad in here at all."
No, I've been amazed just from a guy that's not my part of the lake, and I'll go in there a few times during the summer. And I thought it was great last year.
If you can get areas like that under better control, and it is hard because people are more demanding, I think, now than they used to be.
Today's society.
In today's society, I have to say, going back into the 50s and 60s, there was nothing to see on this lake that there'd be noise on the lake.
Well, didn't they have the roadhouse over in Crescent Cove that was
the
like
bars,
crazy?
The bars would close at 3:00, and several times a year during the summer, you could be open all night. And it would be nothing to have people. Okay, you didn't have big sound systems on the lake.
Right.
You didn't have the big sound bar, but people would still sing on. They'd be singing on those boats at night,
yeah.
and how sound travels on water, which is incredible. And I think there was a little bit more of a tolerance that it was a summer community, and sometimes we're a little less tolerant. And we need to kind of probably be a little bit more tolerant on things like that, and realize it's a small lake for the amount of use we give it on weekends. And a lot of people, whether it's a fisherman, a boater, a swimmer, a paddler, everybody deserves their little share of the lake.
And we all were attracted to this place for some reason, so it's not surprising more people want to come.
And if you find out it's too crowded, come Monday through Friday.
That's
and
right.
you have the lake to
It's
yourself.
quiet. Yeah.
You're just amazed how quiet the lake is.
I want to remind you, I'm sure you know what a good balance you guys do between business and environment, because I always feel terribly welcome on either side of it because I kind of straddle it.
Try to.
So I think you do a great job.
We try, because I'm telling you, we always say, if business is successful on the lake is a better place. Because
if the lake is successful, the business is successful. I think folks forget how thriving the lake is, and there comes a price with that it's going to be busier, but hey, that's great.
Yeah.
You got a place to go eat, place to go do. People are going to be there.
Absolutely. And and there's always a thing of it's nice to have people visit your lake.
Right.
You need that. Those are the people that will buy the homes of the future up here. Those are the people that want to, be, on this lake, but they need to come here first as a visitor.
I don't think any of us were Native Americans that were here in the first place. We all came from somewhere.
That's a really good point. My parents somehow got to Bud Lake.
Yeah.
And this is in the 1950s, and someone at Bud Lake said, "Oh, if you like this, why aren't you going to Lake Hopatcong?"
Yeah.
And that's how they found Lake Hopatcong. They started renting at Lake Hopatcong. And it was we were just city people, and then and I never left, that kind of thing. And it's
that's what happens. So the next city people are coming here.
We
got to welcome them in.
We were on this dock last night because they had the antique boat show cocktail party, and after the storms came through, and you looked at this lake and you go, "Oh my God, we don't appreciate this enough. It's amazing." You look out and you go, "Wow." And that's what it's all about.
And we're 40 minutes from New York, and you get this.
Yep.
It's pretty amazing.
Now I'm going to get some food.
Get them out of here.